Hey y'all, Merry Christmas. Sorry for this late video, and sorry for this late announcement that I will be inevitably making in Discord. I just wanted to give y'all a little gift since it's been a while since I've made any updates. Lately, I've been really focusing on producing stuff for the casino, and I have made a development, a very big development. I thought y'all would want to see the updated working roulette wheel. That's right, I finally made a working roulette wheel and that accurately detects where the ball lands in it. It was so difficult, but I figured it out after about a year. Of course, there's a lot of inaction, but oh well. I'm guessing y'all are going to want to see it in action, and I'll give away the secret to how it works in case anybody else wants to use the design or the concept. So here's the spin thing. Actually, I tried making a recording earlier and I had to fix a couple problems. There are still a couple things I'm digging out, but this is a pretty good, not necessarily proof of concept, but prototype. This is like close to the final version. I'm sorry about the big cursor icon. It's going to change later. All right, let's see it spin. And a good thing to note, you'll see in a second, is that whenever it's spun a second time, it alternates. So we see it spinning. And don't worry about the diamond, it's also going to change a little bit. And you'll see it sort of snaps into position. That's a lag thing. But you can see down here, the ball landed in slot 35. So this thing accurately tells, see there's slot 35. Let's spin it again, and there you see opposite direction. A lot of these settings I can change, but right now I think it's looking pretty snazzy. I hope to make it bounce around a little bit more than this, because this is a pretty bland presentation. See, it'll stop for a second and snap back to 0. It's kind of an annoying thing. I'll get it fixed though. So there we go. So it's working fine. Landed in slot 00. Green 00. It's looking pretty good. Now to the secret to how it works. Right over there. Let me exit out of this view. Basically, I couldn't figure out all the complicated physics equations required to get this to work. It's just too much going on in the whole thing. So, instead, I thought, why don't I just use the game's built-in physics? So I made a really big roulette wheel. Like, this thing is massive. And so in the casino, underneath, every table is going to be one of these big roulette wheels. It's not going to have a whole bunch of stuff like it is now. I'm not going to doll it up. But that's basically what's happening. Whenever I spin, you'll see the ball is going and the tracker is going. And here's some nerd speak for a second. Basically, what the ball does is once the ball stops, like, so there you go, you see it stop. So the way this works is it calculates the difference of the angle between the tracker to the center of the spinner and the ball to the center of the spinner. And there are a couple things that happen. One, it says, okay, this difference in angle can be used to determine the slot that it's in, which is determined by a number, which is then cross-referenced with a table to get what slot it's in. So, like, this is in slot 14, the N is 37. See, that's 1, 2, 3, all the way around, so that's 38, that's number 37, slot 14. And second, as long as there's no update in the change of angle, that means it's stationary. And I figure, hey, there's so much going on inside of a roulette wheel. Obviously, if it's stopped, then it's stuck inside of that space. So there it is, the roulette wheel functioning. So it waits for about 3 seconds to just make sure nothing gets absolutely stuck and to provide suspense. Of course, I'm still working out that glitchy thing over here, but this little roulette wheel is basically just a projection. And you can see it does that little glitchy thing sometimes. I'm still trying to work it out a little bit. It's not the easiest thing to do. But that's the big update. I will let you know as well. I have plans to tonight start work on a new slot machine. So that's going to look nice and good. Ooh, 28. Come on. Black 28. It's black, it's even, and it's high. And don't worry about my callouts. I'm going to be sure to get voice actors for the final version because I want to do it right. I want everything to sound nice. And I will also be adding sound effects shortly to make sure it's not so dull. Alright, well, thanks for watching for however many minutes this is. I've lost track of time. If you made it to the end, thanks for sticking through. That's the update. So, I will give more updates later. Thank you very much. Alright, see y'all later.